What it's like working as an electrician. Your alarm goes off at 5:30 a.m. You stretch. Something in your shoulder pops in a way it didn't pop last year. You drink coffee standing up. You pack a lunch. You walk out to the van. The van has not been organized since you took it home. The van will never be organized again. You stop at the supply house at 6:30. You need 12-gauge Romex, 3 ground fault circuit interrupters outlets, a half-inch conduit, and 1 specific connector. They have everything except the connector. They never have the connector. You buy 2 of something else and figure it out. At 7 o'clock, you arrive at the first job. The foreman gives you the day's tasks in approximately 3 seconds and walks away. You did not catch all of it. You will figure it out. At 7:30, you're pulling Romex through the attic of a 1962 ranch. It is 110 degrees up there. There is pink insulation in every part of your body that pink insulation should never be. At 9 o'clock, the homeowner appears. She asks if, while you're here, you could also look at her ceiling fan, fix the porch light, and check why the GFCI in the bathroom keeps tripping. You smile. You say, let's start with what we're here for. You are not starting with what you're here for. At 10:30, you open the panel. The previous electrician was not an electrician. 3 breakers are double tapped. A hot wire is wrapped in electrical tape from 1987. There's a wire going into the box that doesn't go anywhere. You take a picture. You will show your foreman. He will laugh in a tired way. At 11 o'clock, the apprentice asks where the wire stretcher is. You send him to the supply house. You will never tell him there is no such thing. At 12 o'clock, you eat lunch in the van. Sandwich, chips, a Gatorade that is somehow warm and cold at the same time. You scroll your phone. You stare at the ceiling of the van for a minute. You go back to work. At 1:30, you're at the second job, a new build. The drywall guys hung the rock right over an outlet box you were supposed to make up. The plumber ran a pipe through your stud bay. You stand there. You breathe through your nose. You start cutting. At 3 o'clock, you test a circuit you swore you killed at the panel. The tester lights up. You pause. You walk back to the panel. The breaker labeled garage controls the upstairs hallway. Of course it does. At 4:30, the homeowner asks if you can be done by 5. The job is a 2-day job. You say, we'll see what we can do. At 5:30, you load tools back into the van. You sweep up the wire scraps. You leave the site cleaner than you found it because that's just what you do. You drive home with the radio low. Your hands are cut up. Your knees are sore. Your shirt has insulation in it that will never come out, even after washing. You shower for a long time. You eat dinner standing up. You fall asleep on the couch.